take like 34 because the GoPro's been messing up. My phone was full of storage, so I had no storage. It was completely full, so I just deleted like a bunch of apps. All right, what's up guys? My name is Cody. This is Cody Motorsport. Crazy video starting off already, but all right, let's get into it. It's way too late. Sun's about to set, so let's just get right into it. I'm sure you guys saw the title and thumbnail. I sold my 2021 Camaro LT1. Yes, I sold the car. I love it. I had it for almost 2 years. I got on a lease back before the pandemic started, and I got a pretty good deal on the lease anyways. And then you know how this market is crazy right now, so basically I got a brand new car, drove it for 2 years, and got like almost all my money back. So basically what I was saying is that I got like mostly all my money back, so why not, you know? That car is so common. It's an LT1, it's not like it's a ZL1 or anything. So I got rid of it, yeah. I sold it, and actually I got this car right here in front of me. You guys can't see it, but yeah, I already got a new car. I got it before I sold the Camaro, so I actually had both of these for a minute, but I sold the Camaro because I had to, obviously. But I got one of my dream cars, so basically I will give you guys some hints. It's my first convertible, first stick shift, first lowered car, first boosted car, first Ford, and first white car. I don't really know what else. First built car, I guess I should say. It's got built suspension, built trans, kind of built motor. Yeah, the new car is the 2003 Terminator Cobra. Ooh, this angle is good. Yeah, so this is the car. It's always been a dream car of mine. Love these cars. Look at that angle. I got the SVT intercooler. Let's see if you can see that. Can't really see in this lighting, but yeah. So it's a 2003 Oxford White convertible Terminator Cobra. 67,000 miles on it now. I picked it up with like 66. Yeah, here it is. Lower down Ford Racing Springs. I've been daily driving this car. So, actually funny. I don't know who that is, that's funny. But funny story, so I've never had a manual car before, so this is my first stick shift car. And I work at a dealership as a detailer, so basically I only drive stick shift cars just in the parking lot to move them around. So like I'm good enough, I learned on those cars, I'm good enough to move them around, but I never shifted gears. It's always first gear. So I never really driven one on the street, never really shifted any gears, anything. So I had to learn to drive this car on the way back whenever I picked it up. I flew all the way to Missouri. I don't know if I said this yet. I might have said it in the last video. I've done so many because things keep messing up, but I flew all the way to Missouri with my friend. We drove it back. It was like an all-day thing. This thing drove for all day. Flawless. Ran flawless. So then I've been daily driving this, learning how to drive stick on it. It's not an easy car. Got a twin disc in it. Built gears, you know, short throw shifter, everything like that. So it's not easy car to learn on. And I've heard these cars are tricky anyways, that the clutch is like, it releases like, or engages, I guess, the way at the top. Really weird. Third gear, like the 2-3 shift, is really hard to get fast. But yeah, I'm learning. Let's get some other angles of this thing. It's got, let's see, so it's got new pistons, new block, same rods, all ARP, you know, like head studs, all that stuff. a bunch of cooling mods for the supercharger and stuff like that, intercooler. It's got a stage 4 ported blower, built trans, like I said, you know, throttle body, other bolt-ons, 2.9 pulley. So it makes, right here is the crazy thing. I've never had a car that's been built or tuned or nothing like that. Every car I've had has been basic. Well, I guess my Firebird I had was tuned, but it was such a shitty tune that doesn't really count. Honestly, I thought it made it slower, so yeah. But this thing puts out 495 wheel horsepower and 465 torque. So that's by far my fastest car that I've had. It is a heavy car though because it's convertible, but still probably the fastest car I've had so far. Definitely handles really well. I'm so surprised on how these cars handle. I thought because it's an old car it'd be like my Firebird or something and just be all like clunky and rattling around, but no, these things are stable. They handle. I mean, I take corners super fast in this thing like I did in my Camaro, and it handles just as good. I mean, it still feels like an old car a little bit, but I mean it's good especially for a Mustang. I've never thought that an old Mustang like this would handle that good, but it's on some replica wheels. I guess the stock ones were all messed up, so the guy got replica wheels. It's got bare brakes and pads and whatever. Hawk pads, bare brake, I don't know what it is, but it's got all that. So these are what, 265s, these are 315s. So it handles well, hooks up pretty good. Got the Hell Yeah Brother license plate on there. Shout out to Cleater. Ooh, this angle is so good on these cars. You can see the tires and the exhaust. I don't know, it's got a whole booklet of receipts, dyno sheets back from when it was like brand new all the way to now. I'll have to go through all that with you guys later on, but son's bought a set. Need to get like a startup and stuff, maybe driving around a little bit before it gets dark. Such a nice day. There's only one more nice day here in Ohio. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 75 and it drops to like 52 or something, and it's gonna be cold for the rest of the year. So yeah, just enjoying the last couple days, it being nice. Not really a whole lot to show on the interior, really. Just the iconic gauges. Cobra on the steering wheel, 6-speed. I love the seats though. Suede's so nice. The driver's seat isn't, you know, it's about like, I'd say like a 6 or 7 out of 10, but the rest of the seats are like 9 or 10 out of 10. Overall, I'd probably rate this car like a... I'm not gonna be biased here. I'd honestly rate this car like an 8.5. I mean, this thing's like maybe a 9. This thing's close to like really perfect. 2 spots here on the bumper. Right there, they did a shitty job on touch up. There's another spot somewhere. It's hard to, oh, right there, I think, yeah. Right there, they used a paint that isn't matching. And there's like, I don't even know, there's like another spot. But yeah, basically, I'd rate this thing like a 9 out of 10 on the outside. Inside, I'd say is like a probably a 9 besides the driver's seat. That's the only thing that's bad. So basically I sold the Camaro and moved on to a Terminator Cobra. It's been a long dream of mine. I saw a video back in probably like 2015 of a couple of videos that really made me fall in love with it, but yeah, just a couple of videos and I was hooked. I was like, yeah, I know I gotta have one. Same thing with the C6ZR1. That's gonna be next. That's the next one I gotta check off the list, but I'm so excited to really get into this car, start making some content with it. Not really a whole lot that I'm gonna do with it right now. Probably mess with the exhaust, different intake. That's probably it for now. And then I'll probably go with like pulley, E85, you know, that kind of stuff later on, you know, after the winter, maybe next season. But for now, just simple things. Gonna enjoy the car, learn how to drive it. Honestly, I just need to learn because I'm still learning. Like I said, I've been daily driving this thing for like a couple weeks now, but 2 weeks maybe, not even, I don't know, but you're definitely getting the hang of it, but it's tough. Yeah, so I'm just gonna enjoy this car, learn how to drive it, learn how to do some donuts in it, you know, really actually try to drive it downshift. Like I just tried downshifts today. Decent, but needs some work. Yeah, but So I guess I'll try to get like a startup and some revs here or something. Sun's going down really fast, so I'll try to get some more stuff tomorrow. Hell yeah, brother. All right, let's try to get a startup here. Oh yeah, I didn't even go over the exhaust. So it's got a catless X pipe, catless Bassani X pipe, and a Bassani catback. Hopefully that sounded pretty good. So yeah, catless X pipe, Bassani, catback. Sounds pretty good. I've heard that if you go long tubes, you actually lose a little bit of boost. So I think I'm gonna stay with the stock manifolds for a while. Maybe until I go E85 and stuff in a smaller pulley, then I'll get long tubes. That's on the list, I think. Let's get some more good angles of this thing. Jeez. Need to get some cinematic views real quick. Yeah, so basically this is a new car. 2003 Terminator Cobra, always been a dream of mine. Never wanted a convertible, you know, but hey, I love it really. Honestly, like, I mean, if I'm being honest, I would rather have a convertible over a coupe in this car. You hear the supercharger way more, you hear the exhaust way more. Honestly, I'm a fan of convertibles now. I mean, I don't like the soft top look, but whatever. I mean, I'll get over it. I'm already getting over it, but yeah. Go over the mods again, I guess. It's got a stage 4 Steggy ported blower, throttle body, stock intake tube, which is really weird. I need to change that. I'm getting a JLT very soon. What else? It's got pistons in it. I guess apparently the story is that one of the previous owners of this vehicle, rest in peace, he committed suicide, unfortunately. So I guess his wife wanted to keep the car, keep it running and stuff, and apparently she put water instead of coolant in, and it had a small coolant leak or something. So over the winter it froze and cracked the block. I mean, I guess it explains it. It's got a brand new block from Ford. It's got new pistons, same rods though, so I don't know why they kept those. I mean, maybe they were just fine, but new pistons, new block, same crank, same rods, new ARP, you know, like head studs, all that stuff. Ported blower, like I said, different spark plugs, throttle body, 2.9 pulley, 93, and it makes 500 wheel, well, 495, but 500 wheel, 465 torque. Pretty quick car, honestly. I mean, I haven't really done much with it. I've been daily driving it, so I've just been highway driving it, but yeah, it's pretty quick. Been trying to learn how to downshift, so that way, like, when I'm cruising on the highway, I can, like, downshift a few times and actually do a pull, rather than just ruining my trans or cruising, so yeah. But I've been trying to get the downshifts down. I did a few today for the first time. Been watching some videos, and they were decent. First one was kind of not so smooth. The second, third, they were pretty smooth, so I was getting it. Shouldn't be too bad. I'm starting to get the hang of driving a stick. But yeah, like I said, this is my first stick car. Never really driven a stick on the street before, but I'm learning. Yeah. Hope you guys like the startup. I'll get some driving and stuff tomorrow, some superchargers, some roller, supercharger wind videos, some exhaust, some rollers. I'll try to get all that stuff tomorrow. Supposed to be hanging out with some people so I can hopefully, have someone to help me film. All right, well, I'll get some more videos for you guys tomorrow. I'll see you guys tomorrow.